So hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I just want to make this video on choices. Choices are very important, and the choices that you make are the choices that you have to either stick with or deal with. And a lot of y'all don't really be wanting to stick with the choices that y'all make. Like i.e., it's been some mothers, single mothers, who have talked to me, right, and called me crying, saying how hard shit is, right, that they're a fucking single mom and a fucking parent, and they have to parent and do all of this other shit. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? Being a mom and being a parent is hard, but you chose this. It's something that you could have either got rid of, could have gave up, or what you call it, or but no, you decide to stick with it. And this is what's going to come with it. Long nights, teary eyes. You have to get the fuck up and keep on fucking pushing. And I get it. That's not nice to say. It's not the sensitive thing to say. It's not the emotionally responsible thing to say. But sometimes you have to look, honestly, you can't blame nobody. You cannot put your issues on everybody else. You have to deal with it. And not only is it like the mom thing, it's just like, it's the I don't got no place to stay, man. Why don't you have a place to stay? Man, I was cheating on my girl and this, that, and the third, blah, 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 yada, 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 this, that, and the third. And I'm like, you sat there and you chose to literally cheat on your girl. I.e., when you cheated on your girl and you didn't give a fuck about you cheating or being all that other stuff, then now you fucked up. So now you don't have a place to go. Now you have to deal with the consequences. Now you don't want to deal with the consequences. Now it's too much. Now it's just, oh man, I just want her to forgive me so we can move forward and be about. No, nobody has to forgive you. The choices we make in life, we have to, every choice that we make in life, we have to think about it deeply. Like the choice, the who we date, who we love, who we see, what we do, how we move, when we move, how we dress, how we speak, how we articulate, where we work, where we choose not to work, where we decide to live, where we decide not to live, how we decide to communicate with our families, how do we deal with our families, how. All these are options and things, choices that we have to make in life. And like every single choice has consequences, good and bad. You have to look at both sides of the spectrum, because both sides of the spectrum can go wrong. It can either go really well or really terrible. I think I did a story. Yeah, I did a story time about how I got caught 3 STDs. I chose to stay in a relationship that was not good for me. I knew it wasn't good for me. I kind of knew it was very toxic, and I knew this before the STD, before almost getting shot by the police, by him raising his voice at me, and before the name calling and everything else. I knew about this. I knew this relationship wasn't gonna work out, but I chose to stay. Choosing to stay, I was choosing to stay in hopes. Here's the part. Here's connect what I'm saying now. I was hoping that he would change and we will be together forever. That did not happen. Am I hurt by it? A little bit. Does it bother me? No, I'm not gonna be oh my gosh, it really hurts me the fact that he don't need me like this, yada yada. No, fuck all that shit. Fuck them tears. I knew what type of man he was. I decided to stay with him, and I had to deal with the consequences of staying, or what staying with him meant. Not only did I have to deal with the consequences of what it meant to stay with this man, I had to deal with everything on my own, because guess what? He couldn't fix it. Even if he apologized, he couldn't fix it. I had to go fix it. I literally had to fix all my problems, all my issues, everything that came with the choice that I made. At one point in time, I thought I was gonna be a mommy, and I made the choice that if I was going to be a mommy, that I want that I was go that I would just kill it. And I know, like, I'm like, oh my gosh, why we're so against abortions? We're so, cause I thought about it, cause I literally thought, like, damn, if I'm a mom, I'm gonna have to find a new place to stay. Not only am I gonna have to find a new place to stay, I'm gonna have to come up with a lot more money, and I'm gonna have to go teach my child how, whatever it is, how to be a great woman or a great man. And do I want to bring my child into this world thinking that, oh, it's okay for us not to get married and for us to be shacking up, and yeah, it's okay, mommy's gonna be, because I don't want to push down the narrative that was forced down my throat of, I'm an independent woman and I got this shit. I wanted to be, I wanted to give my child something else. So even if it meant me not being able to have kids again, I wasn't finna bring kids into the world the wrong way for me. My right and your wrong are two different things. And when I say this, I'm not knocking single moms and single parents and stuff like that. I made choices in life. And I made choices, hypothetical choices, for in certain situations that, that I thought that I might have been in. The choices that I've made in my life have gotten to me where I'm at in this point in life. Yes, it's certain things that have happened to me. Like when I was younger, like I was molested, I was raped, I dealt with mental abuse, physical abuse, such and such. It wasn't until I made the choice to leave where I was at to go find a new life to where I found a better life. Well, right now, I'm not living my best. Right now, currently, this is my best life. And I know that my best life right now could be a whole lot better, and it's getting there. And with that being said, your choices that you make in life matter. Because I'm pretty sure if I would have stayed where I was at, I'd probably be like, oh, freaking dead somewhere. Somewhere probably depressed in a mental institution or whatever. Now look at me with the job, goals, ambitions, learning about financial literacy and other things like that and of that nature. These are the things. Do you get what I'm saying? Life is about choices. Make sure you make the right choice. Make sure you look at the good, the bad, the ugly, the not so pretty, the not so ugly, the maybe, like what if this happens? What if that doesn't happen? Sometimes you have to sit back and think about something before and stop using your fucking emotions. Because the more y'all use your emotions, the more y'all be so fucked up. Y'all use your emotions for 10.5 seconds. Well, I could never get rid of my child. Now your child out here causing you fucking stress, and now you don't want to parent no more. Or now you over here about to fucking die. Mentally, physically, emotionally, like all your whole spirit is drained because you can't find the strength to do what you call it. You chose to cheat. Now the girl don't want you back because you done gave her STD. Now you burning, and now she burning, and now you want her to forgive you. You get what I'm saying? No. Now you have to live with these choices. You out here doing your lady wrong, abusing her mentally, physically, and emotionally, and everything else. And these are choices that you're making, whether you're doing them consciously or unconsciously, because these are the choices that you're making. Not only are these the choices that you're making, you're doing them, and you're showing like, okay, whatever. Now you have to deal with the consequences that come with it. Are you going to sit there and be like, oh, well, I know I fucked up her heart, man, so, she should forgive me. It's her choice if she's going to forgive you or not. And if she does forgive you, are you going to accept that? Yes or no? Now, with that being said, and I quote, make sure you make the right choices in life, because guess what? The consequences, whether they be good, bad, sideways, whether they fluctuating days, are on you for the decisions that you make and the choices that you make. So make sure y'all do the right thing. And I keep on stressing this because it's important. And I'm sick and tired of people calling me about the choices that they made and how the fuck it's stressing them the fuck out. I get it. Life is stressful. This shit's going to stress you out. But are you going to bitch about it, or are you going to fucking boss up and handle it?